right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Suggs missing.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great is tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And Suggs throws it down.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
Back to Jerome. It's Sharp, top of the key. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Edwards passes to Suggs. Towns down low. He's defended by Ware.
Well, beautiful done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Baseline jumper, and it's Sharp missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low, and Suggs throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Philadelphia substitution, Wolf, Terrence Shannon.
Markkanen finds Jerome to the paint. Here's Batum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Suggs dishes to Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 6. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Sharp. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jerome against Suggs. Here's Markkanen. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Wolf. Back to Edwards. Here's Shannon. Still without a basket. Excellent D there from Markkanen. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Jerome. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the 76ers?
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Batum sets a screen for Jerome. Pass to Markkanen. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Wolf. Back to Edwards. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Jerome against Suggs. Stolen. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Monty Aldama's checked in for the Raptors. Carlton Carrington comes in for Shaedon Sharpe. Three-pointer Markkanen. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Zadivi, after winning the Most Improved award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal point of the opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender, you might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So it's Toronto now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jerome, no good. The 76ers trail. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Raptors moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta. Markkanen's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Edwards. And he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Jerome with it. He has 5. Markkanen from outside. Rebounded by Holmes. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Klingon, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. Bailey comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Georgia subbed in for Ty Jerome.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Right wing. Here's Bailey. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 3.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Holmes finds Edwards. Holmes setting the pick for Edwards. Rebound by the Raptors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
George, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. And it's Towns penetrating. And the dunk by Towns.
Come on now, that is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
Holmes down low. Clingan covering. Towns kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now Carrington. Edwards defending. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul. Philadelphia substitution. Number 22.
Here's Bailey. And the Raptors miss again. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Santi Aldama is out there with Clingan. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's George in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Carrington. Edwards defending. To the middle. George with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 1.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Suggs against George. And that one's good. Suggs has got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Bailey. Over Martin. And it's Bailey that time, the assist by Clingan. He's got 5.
And that's a spot on the floor Bailey can really make his own, especially at that size.
Edwards drives in. And yes, it's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Toronto's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 13. It's to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Toronto trailing. From 11 feet away, that shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Suggs passes to Gobert. Clingan with the steal. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot at Harrington. And the 3 off target. The 76ers leading. It's Edwards on the wing. A floater. Oh, Edwards with the touch.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Outside, Batum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 3. Right side, Towns. Has to Gobert to the left wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3-ball. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter. Now Klingon. Sharp finds Jerome. They can't stop the run with that one. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Jerome with it. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Klingon. Klingon, the screen for Sharp. It's stolen by Suggs. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some changes for Toronto. Khalil Ware comes in for Donovan Klingon. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Carlton Carrington. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Raptors trail by 9. Now Jerome. 7 points in the game. There's a good screen. Inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Demon. Guarded by Jerome. Demon, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. Aldama, no good on the quick 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Edgecombe, no good. Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Shot is good in the 76ers lead. He's cut down to 6 and the bucket from Sharp.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Edgecombe with it. Defended by Sharp. And here is Holmes. Clock at 6. Here's Shannon. Defended by Aldama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Toronto. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Batum, good.
Now, Nick Batum does pre-shot preparation, so on the catch, he is ready to rise and fire.
Here's Demon, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Demon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Batum kicks to Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. The 76ers need to get off the shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the 76ers making a change here. Toronto's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Sharp, the pass to Markkanen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Ingles. The rebound by Sharp. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. The offensive rebound. It's good. This game is all even. Ware's got 10.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Clarkson. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Clarkson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. He had stolen by Ingles. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
Clarkson against Giroux. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Demon. Pass to Shannon. Here he goes. Count that one. Shannon's got his first basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Giroux. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
It's to Demon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors with the lead. Over in the corner, Batum. A 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Clarkson. And the shot goes in. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Jerome passes to Batum. It's tipped. It's to Demon. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Jerome with the steal. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Shannon. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Coming on the floor for the 76ers, number 22, Larry Nance.
12 seconds left here in the second. Clarkson right side. Off target from the baseline. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
60. Fans, get ready for your Spotify Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, folks. Fellas, what's the energy like in the locker room when you're in a game like this?
Kenny didn't even have locker rooms when he played. He was shooting in peach baskets and...
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Yeah, they're playing as a team, working.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Martin. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Jalen Suggs. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Batum. Markkanen can't get it to go. Suggs against Jerome. Gobert with a screen on Jerome. Suggs. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Jerome passes to Markkanen. Off target with his 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
Pass to Batum from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Oh, here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Jerome with it. Edwards defending. 3-pointer, Markkanen.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And Gobert gets to Towns. Pass to Jerome. Suggs against Sharp. Markkanen from outside. And again, Toronto no luck.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Edwards against Sharp. Edwards passes to Towns. 3-on-3. Throws it up high. Gobert with the block.
Boy, the long arms and size of Rudy Gobert on full display.
76ers moving the ball around. Edwards kicks to Suggs. Towns down low. Defended by Sharp. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Philadelphia. Holmes checked in. And it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. Raptors trail by 6. Jerome passes to Batum. The call will be against P.J. Edgecombe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Raptors now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Jerome deciding where to go with it.
Defensively, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
Karl Anthony
That one misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Sharp. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
3-pointer, Markkanen. And again, Toronto no up.
Obviously, this hasn't been his strongest quarter, and they need more contribution from him.
Batum with the steal. Pass to Sharp. And here is Markkanen. Jerome with it. He has 7. Offensive rebound. Ware. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Towns is doubled. Holmes finds Towns. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Suggs. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Sharp on the wing. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the way in. Sharp's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Suggs passes to Martin. Towns against Batum. Pass to Holmes. It's blocked. Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. And Toronto making a change. Carrington's checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edwards comes in for Edgecombe. Now Sharp. Beyond the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Pass to Ware. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Suggs passes to Ingles. A deep 3 from Towns. Toronto grabs the miss. Ware's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Markkanen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards dishes to Ingles. Outside, Towns. Up top, Edwards. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, already a high-volume three-point shooter for Bub Carrington. Just have to be consistent.
Here's Suggs. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Swinging, he's checked in for Khalil Ware.
Coming onto the floor for your record.
Carrington finds Batum. He's looking for Ingles and finds him. Inside, and Suggs throws it down.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's got 16. Pass to Carrington. Good on the triple. Carrington's got 7.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Edwards kicks to Ingles. It's Martin on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Suggs passes to Ingles. Clock at 4. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Batum. Carrington. Yes, that goes in. He's got 9.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. some changes here for the Raptors. Santi Aldama's checked in for Batum. And it's Keontae George in for Shaedon Sharpe. And so Edwards will bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Wolf. Out to Edwards. Misses the 3.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Three-pointer Markkanen, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now here's Edwards. Defended by Carrington. Basket good. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is George. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Clarkson. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Bailey's checked in for Toronto. Jerome comes in for Keontae George. Toronto working the ball around now. And it's Carrington missing. The 76ers leading by 6. Clarkson with the ball. Klingon defending. Another miss by Philadelphia. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
To the left side wing. Bailey with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 2. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Donovan Klingon, Ty Jerome out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Bailey. And it's Aldama in the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Toronto at the 3-point. Clarkson finds Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurt.
And the 76ers making a change here. Demons checked in. Jerome passes to Bailey. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Donovan Klingon.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
And he sinks the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Jerome against Edwards. Jerome passes to Bailey. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Man, It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Jerome, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And vertical threat, that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Bailey. Takes a three. Jerome, good. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists. Spiked it away. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Carrington, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 1. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Bailey. After the Sixers pick up 2. Klingen's shot is off. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Carrington. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Jerome. And it's Carrington missing. Klingen's shot is off. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Edwards, no good. Toronto trailing. Here's Aldama. Here's Carrington. Bailey passes to Aldama. Here's Carrington. Sinks the three-pointer.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Demon. They set the pick. And the layup is good. Demon's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Klingen. Here's Bailey. And he gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A new group in now for the Raptors. Khalil Ware's checked in for Klingen. Batum comes in for Santi Aldama. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bailey. And it's Sharp in for Carlton Carrington. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Here's Towns. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Batum throws it down.
I tell you, how about the speed, the burst from Batum slashes his way to the cup.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Towns, a screen on Sharp. Pass to Towns. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Batum, good. And it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, look at Nick Batum get out in the open floor and finish ahead in transition. That is nice.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closer. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Here's Jerome. Takes it inside. It's deflected.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Jerome against Towns. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Outside, Markkanen. And it's Ware in the corner. Lets it go with the three. Markkanen can't get it to go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Towns kicks to Martin. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Batum inside. Holmes on him. Pass to Sharp. But Trey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Suggs has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Now here's Markkanen. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And it's Ware in the corner. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Sharp finds Jerome. Markkanen from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. To tie it up. It's deflected. Sharp against Suggs. Now Jerome. Markkanen fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Well, Markkanen accepting more and more responsibility over time. Some leadership right there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Martin. The 76ers trail by 4. Batum with the steal. Sharp with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Suggs with the steal.
Boy, the aggressive move by Anthony Edwards, and he gets exactly what he wants. He draws the contact.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
For Philadelphia, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Now Sharp. Edgecombe with the steal. Here's Gobert. And the layup is off. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Strong move off the glass.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Raptors leading by 5. Towns with the steal. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Sharp. From outside. That's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And there's the drive. Gobert! It's off target. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved.